start the dreams that only came to pass them by. Here's to the broken man who stood and walked when he heard you can't. 'Cause it shows me that faith is more than sight. I miss you mostly all the time. I think I made a big mistake to let you go, 'cause I'm getting lonely by the day. And days are passing faster ever since you've gone away. I miss you mostly all the time. So many things have changed around since you have changed your mind. Wondering who you're with today. And if you're thinking about me ever since you've gone away.
됐어.
I've got to toughen up. I whispered to the mirror, remember how it felt before. I never wanted to get in, I never wanted it until you shut the door. And I've gotta toughen up. I whispered to the mirror, remember how it felt before. I never wanted to get in, I never wanted it until you shut the door.
잠시만요. 톡방에 올려줘.
이 투표가 끝나버렸네.
이거라는
이거?
네네. 이거예요.
아, 55만 8천 명 유튜버 의대생 디아님이 오셨는데
많이 걸어다니고 하시면서 조금 불편하신가 봐요.
약간 벌려주는 걸 한번 해볼게요.
아니야, 우리 그냥 지하로 가잖아. 물 안에. 오야. 아!
뭐야? 나 죽었어. 왜 너가 타고 가? 진짜 어이없어.
이거 교수님이 주셨어.
그런 봉투를 젤리를 하사하시다.
안 돼?
저 위에다 올려놔.
Summertime is near. Skies are getting clear. You see, everything just seems alright, but still I'm here alone. Sitting in my bed, just me. It feels like the time is right to go and find a friend to live. What I missed that was broken, what's been done but not spoken. Sure by now I know how to love you.
저 뒤에 보이는 거 있죠? 찍찍이로 하는 거 저거 벨크로 저거.
아, 네네.
저건 이거보다 더 무거워.
네, 저거 응급실에서 해봤는데.
그렇게 무겁고 불편하고 그러잖아.
네.
여기서
네.
하는 저기가 고전적인 방법의 스프린트를 하고.
들어?
네.
뭐 별건 없고.
와우. 여보세요?
자, 그러면은
네.
성형외과 생활사 요약 먼저 볼래? 그 보내준 거 중에.
I'm a dog walker in New York City. I take 'em on a stroll along the only green I see. We sleep at the movies and we get a bite to eat. We roll around the subway to the street.
그 친구 다 있던 거.
아, 졸려. 졸렸다. 아.
이렇게 하는 거.
아무
약간 잡았다가
아니야,
이렇게
근데
앞으로
너무-
들어.
손 아파.
너무 그길 더러운 동네에서
헛슬해줘야 되는데.
Dog walker in LA, baby. We climb up to the Hollywood sign and we cry out to the sea. We send out letters to our friends atop the trees. Their quiet has us writing another tune. Don't know where we're going. We'll keep singing till we do. Been far from here till we make it back to you. I'm a dog walker in Nashville, Tennessee. We pour these words across a page. I think they're pretty neat to play 'em for the panelists and a screen that counts for me, defining what it means to succeed.
시행된 9개 연구 등이 있는데 이와 본 연구 결과를
하면 이전부터 비만인 가정 환자에서 보는 생물학적 제재 치료 효과가 떨어진다고 보고되어 왔으나 이와 상반된 결과를 보이는 이전 연구들에 따르면 생물학 제재 투여 이력 여부와 이상 기준학을
이상입니다. 2020년 9월부터 2020년 10월까지 피부과 약을 복용해본 적이 있는 13월 여성수 공유를 하였고 연령 분포는 20대, 30대에서 30대가 18대 공격자에게 부작용 증상에 대해 스포츠를 주고 선택을 사용하여 하였습니다.
우선 치료 전과 후를 비교했을 때 공중주차에서 피해했어요.
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when I'll be there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong.
들으시면 여러분들이 두경부암에 대해서 잘 기억하시고 주변 분들한테도 정보를 전달해 주시기 바랍니다. 자궁경부암 백신을 맞으신 분 손 들어보세요. 자궁경부암 백신이라는 단어는 사실은 잘못된 거예요.
회를 가면 두 개가 한 번에 나 아예 몰라.
I'll be there when you there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong. Faith, a planted tree. Oh, and it's grown its roots under you and me. As long as we both breathe, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, but just as sure as the sun will rise, I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from